All right, what is up, everybody? Seriously, it has been a few weeks. This is not last week's lifting. This is last month's lifting, last 3 months of lifting. I am just way behind on making videos, and that's just the life of a gym owner and athlete and coach. There's only so much time in the day, and I can't just make videos constantly. I wish I could. We're trying to make more time so that I can make more videos, but man, there's only so much time. My office is a mess. This place is crazy. We're stupid busy, but busy is good, and busy pays the bills, and that's what matters. But I am gonna roll out. This is gonna be a long video, but this is 2 months, almost 3 months worth of lifting. So here it goes. All right, we are going all the way back to November. NC State's as my opener. Fail. I have been struggling on snatches, and you can see it here. I barely made these snatches. This is really not my best work. I tore my gracilis in my left leg literally 2 weeks before this meet, and these things happen. I can't explain it. These things happen. I don't know why this video is going in slow-mo right now. We'll see if this picks up at all. Yeah, there we go. And then I missed my last one, third, missed that. So on to clean and jerks. Somehow I ended up with a clean and jerk PR. So big crash. That open. This is my heaviest opener I've ever made. So that's 90. And then jerk was not a problem. But my legs were a little wonky, so a little shake there. Then we went to 93, I think, and I missed this. I totally bonked the clean. It just happens. It was just super slow. That clay is the slowest clean. But better, slightly better. Got it. 5. Super stoked about this, but man, it was not easy. This was a grind. That was one of the hardest lifts I've ever made. So, come on, Rosie. After competed, we spent a couple of weeks just kind of fucking off, basically. These are basically just all fun lifts. So here's Rosie and I. Once in a great while, I'll actually film us lifting at the same time. Obviously, we usually don't do that. Once in a while, it's just fun for the picture. Gotta do it for the gram, right? So I just spent a couple of weeks just doing doubles and kind of fucking off, basically. It was not edited. Lindsay making a drop in there. Natalie in the background there, future IPF world champion powerlifter. So here's just a couple of weeks. I basically was just doing doubles and hangs. I really don't enjoy hangs, but I was trying to save my back a little bit, so not pulling from the floor. And I think these are more hangs on the cleans. Basically, I just kind of rolled back my training. I knew that right after I was going to compete, I was going to go up to camp, so I didn't want to do so much crazy stuff. And then on top of that, I was going to go to Denmark. So this was the last lift that I made before I got on the plane to Denmark. And this is off program. This was a big no-no. But this is a big PR, so this was 102 on the jerk. And my goal, as I've said many times, is to hit 100 keys on the clean and jerk. So there's 102. I literally dropped that bar, took a shower, and we hopped on a plane, went to Denmark. So I'm gonna drop this footage in here just for fun, because this was a huge part of 2022 for us, is Lindsay going to Worlds. And I can't I was so like Lindsay and I actually had to fight a couple of weeks before Denmark about wrapping her knees, and I told her, like, I'm so emotionally invested in this process and her going and competing at Worlds that I was super emotional about it. And oddly, the funny part is everything worked out, and I ended up wrapping her knees for all 3 lifts, and it was like the best fucking wrap job I've ever done, which is funny. But obviously, you want to put on your best wrap job at World Championships, and I definitely did that. We kind of think they gave her this bench because she had a little wobble on this bench. It was her opener, and it looked like there was downward movement on that bar, but they fucking gave it to her, so we let it ride, and she actually failed her next bench, so we were pretty glad they gave that to her. Whole goal was to not be in last place and to not bomb out, and she did not bomb out, and she was not in last place, so we were super stoked. This deadlift was actually competition PR for her. She's done more in the gym, but that was a competition PR, so she was super, super happy. There's James, her coach. We were super happy. You catch me in the background there, looking all crazy, super happy. Yeah, that was a big trip, and we were super happy. So after we get back from Denmark, it took a couple of weeks, did some more fuck off lifting, and then coach put me on this it's like a variation of this Russian squat program. I've done every squat program under the sun, and I said I've never done this one. It's actually a 3-day, and he said for his masters athletes he just takes out the 3rd day, so you're gonna squat twice a week. It's just modified. It's basically 80% all the way through, and you just change the reps. One day stays the same for the whole program, and then the second day the reps keep going up, and then at the very, very, very end, last couple of weeks, then you bump the weight up. I did really good on this squat program. I was really happy with just everything, how I felt. I obviously felt super strong. The only issue was that we were also prepping for meet. So I think it was just a little too much for me to handle for my body. Basically, I have a raw squat PR. I have a knee wrap PR, and then I have a suit PR equipped. And I was going off the wrap PR. So I was in wraps twice a week. And I think that's what messed me up, because then right after this, like I said, I tore my gracilis going into NC States. I tore my left leg. It wasn't that bad, and by the time I got to competition, I was okay. So this was 2 days before I tore my leg. This is actually a PR. I've never done a hang clean double for 80. I did 75 or 76. I actually had it written down from when I was with Cal Strike. So super stoked. Coach was on the other side of the gym. So this was 2 days after that was max out. And we had spent a few weeks basically doing a ton of technique work, and then we jumped up to 90%. And we thought that like the squats basically would handle my strength. So here's the 74. And this is where I dick it. I missed it to the front, pulled as hard as I could, missed it to the back. Now we go for number 3, and bang, tore gracilis in my right leg. And you can see, I'll leave it on after I drop the bar. Yeah, I could barely walk. And of course, you know, my dumb ass goes and clean and jerks afterwards, like an idiot. But I left it off here. But this right here, this is about where we're at right now. So now we're prepping to go into, so I backed out of that meet. We were in meet prep, and I tore my gracilis. We were about 3 weeks out, and I just said, no, not doing it. So there's 72. So I just I stopped at 72 on that max out day. I did hit, I think I left it in here. Yeah, towards the end of the video here. I've got another max out day, and that brings us up to where we're at right now. So this is 84, and listen, normally 84 is a warm-up weight to get to our opener being 90, and this 84 is not easy. And I'm not happy about that, but it's where I'm at right now. That leg tear, like, really took a lot out of me, and it just is what it is. Yeah, like, that's rough. That's trash. Big bar crash, and chest came down, elbow came down. So I really gotta keep those elbows up, and that's all there is to it. So yeah, we're just gonna keep working. I need a few more lifts in here. So here's max out from a couple of weeks ago. Basically, I was supposed to compete 2 weeks ago, and instead of competing, right, I pulled out of the competition because it's like a 3-hour drive, and I just didn't want to drive. I went for that 75 like 3 times and missed it. I was so mad. I pulled out of the competition because it was a 3-hour drive, and I'm not going to drive 3 hours and put a total that's 20 kilos under my best total. Like, it's just trash. So we're just gonna keep working. And next meet is in May, first weekend of May. It's Queen City Classic here in Charlotte. It's my absolute favorite meet. Tons of friends are gonna be there. Everybody from Charlotte's there. Travis Mash brings people in. Sean Rigsby hosts that, heavy metal, and all of his people are there. Kane Wilkes is there, and it's a really good time. We'll see if our crew, some of our guys come out from Fayetteville. Would be really cool if John North shows up. That'd be pretty special. But I did just see the Max Out Blackout competition. 10 attempts. They're giving you 10 attempts. It's in San Antonio, Texas. I just texted my buddy that works for American Airlines. I was like, yo, I need tickets to fucking San Antonio because I want to compete in this. 10 attempts. Man, that's crazy. So here's 83. I can't remember if this is my last one or not. Nah, I went to 85, and this is way harder than it should be. But I think we'll be okay. I don't know if I'm really going to go to San Antonio. I really want to, but we'll see. That's it. That's where we're at. Queen City Classic, May. Coming to get some big numbers, hopefully. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.